But one story I need to tell was, it happened not so long ago recently, and it was during Rock 4's performance. We have a guy who comes to the conventions, lovely bloke, but mad as a box of frogs. Russell.
Ross, yeah.
Ross, yeah. He is totally harmless. He's one of the nicest guys you could ever wish to meet, but he doesn't know when to say when.
Doesn't he?
And Rock 4, for those of you who haven't seen them, they're a band from Holland, and they basically
YouTube them.
Indeed, after you watch this video, YouTube them. And what they do is they specialise in doing Queen songs a cappella. So they recreate the entire instruments, everything, with just their 4 mouths. When they came on and we saw it was 4 guys in suits, we thought they were going to a bankers convention and they took a wrong turning somewhere. But they came on and they totally blew us away.
They've also got their own little comedy sketch as well, which they do as part of the act. It was absolutely hilarious.
What was it? Women? No, it was alcohol, drugs, women, men.
Yeah.
But then he asked us the songs on Night of the Opera, did we think that some of the songs were not masculine?
Not masculine, yeah. No, his words were not masculine. And then he did Seaside Rendezvous, and then they launched into the Prophet song, which, aside from Bohemian Rhapsody, which everybody knows, is an epic song. The one thing that irritates me is when people refer to A Night at the Opera as the album with Bohemian Rhapsody on it. There's a lot more to the album than that. There's so many different styles, but the Prophet song is an epic. It's like Brian's equivalent of Bohemian Rhapsody, if you like. And it got to the point in the song, if you're not familiar with it, where they do the multi-track thing. Oh, people, can you hear me? But with people who can actually sing. And essentially, Russ started singing it at the top of his voice. And you could barely hear a pin drop in the room. It was so silent, wasn't it? It's the only time I've ever seen Jackie or Carrie tell anybody to shut the up.
I didn't expect it to come across that loud. I just went, shut up, Russell, and the whole room, I thought, oh. But then a couple of people did come up to me afterwards and say, thank God you said something. I was like, wow.
Well, on that subject, this year we didn't have our usual guy doing the karaoke, bless him, because of personal problems, and
I remember the story you're going to tell now.
And we wish you well, mate. Russell was the second person to get up. Your friend Sheila came up first, and she did The Show Must Go On in pyjamas.
Yeah, pigtails, complete with Shaun the Sheep backpack.
Yeah.
And the Show Must Go On is a difficult song to do.
It is, but she belted it out. She did really well on that.
Sheila's got a cracking voice, and Russell was the next one to come up. He's a big Madness fan, as quite a few of us are, actually. What's good is that we talk about other interests we've got, as we're united by Queen, but we always like to find out what else we're into. And you'd be amazed how many Madness fans are there as well. So Russell got up and did Embarrassment. And the last line of the song is "You're an embarrassment." And we all shouted it at him. And I don't think it was meant to come across the way that it did come across. But let's just say he was very quiet the rest of that weekend. He wasn't his usual effervescent self. And it was just unbelievable. But I mean, you think of how many friends you make at the Queen conventions. I mean, Carrie and myself, we've made a new friend this year who's only 18 years old. The good thing about the Queen fan club is we allow people in of all ages.
There's a massive age group in the Queen fan club. I mean, you know, when you go on like the message boards, obviously if you remember, and you go on queenworld.com, there's kids on there that are sort of 11, 12 that have just discovered Queen and love them as much as we do, who have loved them for years. I mean, I've been a fan for almost 20 years now.
You don't look that old.
I know.
You don't look that old.
You know, so I just think it's amazing. You get such a wide group of fans. I mean, when you go to the conventions, you can just see it. That, you know, kids that have gone to convention each year, been brought by their parents. Like Geordie Elaine, her kids have been to every single convention that she's been to. They've been to 16 conventions now because she's brought them from birth. And, you know, and they love it. They don't miss out. They always say, "Mum, we're going to convention this year." They never miss out.